Hello everyone and welcome to Abby's Kitchen. I forget how I even do my introduction anymore. Passover actually commemorates the Israelites, what's that word? Liberation! 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 All right, let's try this. The Israelites, why can't I get that word? Liberation! So God told Moses to tell the Israelites, nope, that's wrong. The liberation, pass over their homes and not save them. Save them from his fury! Oh God. We got all the things. You got a dairy-free, you got a gluten-free, you got a grain-free, you got paleo. It's Passover at Abby's house. Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Abby Sharp. Welcome to Abby's Kitchen. Today we're going to be commemorating the 8 days of Passover, or 7 days if you live in the Holy Land of Israel. Now, if you're not familiar, Passover commemorates the liberation of the Israelites from Egyptian slavery. So as the story goes in our Hebrew Bible, or our Torah, Moses actually told the evil Egyptian leader, Pharaoh, to let the Israelites go, but he refused multiple times. So God decided he was going to smite the Egyptian people with 10 terrible plagues. We're talking about locusts and frogs and hail and boils, stuff you really don't want to get yourself into. So what he did was God decided to tell Moses to tell the Israelites to mark their homes so that he would pass over those homes when all of these terrible plagues were coming down. So as the Israelites were escaping, they had to rush out of there in such a hurry that they didn't have time for their bread to rise. Hence why we eat unleavened bread during Passover, also known as matzah. Now here's the truth. Matzah's not so great. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. There's not much going on there, in my opinion. But these desserts are totally going to make up for them. So today we're going to be making some cherry chocolate almond meringue cookie sandwiches. Such a mouthful, but so delicious. They are grain-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free, and the perfect ending to any Passover Seder, or really any time of year, because they're just that good. So let's do this. To a stand mixer, I add some egg whites, lemon juice, and a pinch of salt, and beat it on high until frothy. Continue to beat while adding super fine sugar, 1 spoonful at a time. Eventually, it'll reach stiff peak form. You know, it basically will look like the head of a really funny bird. Finally, I'll beat in some artificial vanilla and some maraschino cherry juice, and then gently fold in some sliced almonds. Next, I add some generous dollops onto the baking sheet lined with a silpat, and I bake them off at 250 degrees for about 40 minutes until lightly browned. Next, I melt some dairy-free dark chocolate over a double boiler until super smooth, and then I set aside about 1/4 cup. Then I just add the rest to a cleaned out stand mixer, along with some thick coconut cream, and whip the whole thing together until it reaches a mousse-like consistency. Finally, pipe a little of the mousse onto the bottom of one of the meringues, and then add another one to make a sandwich. Drizzle the cookies with the remaining chocolate, and then try your best to fit the whole thing in your mouth at once. Enjoy! All right, here's a little insider tip if you are just going to your first Passover Seder. Sneak a few of these beforehand, because let's be real, the Seder can be long and we can get hangry. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment below with some of your go-to Passover friendly desserts. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye!